Hey there, Heal Utah friends. It's Hannah Whitney here, former Heal Development Director, and I'm just checking in to see how everyone's doing during this time of social distancing when we're all still doing our part to prevent the spread of COVID-19 and trying to find ways to stay happy, healthy, sane, and still be supporting our communities. And so what I'm gonna share with you about today is home gardening as a great option for keeping yourself busy and happy and healthy while we're working from home and hanging out around home a bit more. I'm just a home gardener myself, nothing too crazy. I enjoy growing my own vegetables, having herbs and things that we can enjoy from our own garden. And fortunately, we have a great resource in Wasatch Community Gardens. And I just picked up my plants from them today, so I'll show you that in a moment. And they had their online plant sale. And so if you didn't get a chance to get plants through Wasatch Community Gardens, there are some other great local nurseries I encourage you to check out. And please use Wasatch Community Gardens as a resource. They just posted about ways to harden your plants and get them ready for being planted outside. You want to kind of do that in a slow process, not super slow, but over a few days where they get used to the wind and the sun, have them outside, set them back inside, get them ready. So check out Wasatch Community Gardens for great resources. And I'm just gonna walk you up here and tell you a little bit more about some of the other resources I recommend. Here's my first box of plants. And few more, and I recommend checking out USU Extension as well. I use them a bunch to learn more about specifics with Utah planting, and I especially like I had this poster and I cut it into pieces so it fit in my little nook here, but they've got this great vegetable chart. It talks about when to plant things by seed or by sprout. And the other thing I want to suggest is it's always good to do some pre-planning. So I moved last year, we have a new garden space. I have a tendency to buy too many plants, so I map things out a little bit and make myself a list and say this is how many plants you can fit. So you got to be careful about that. It's easy to get excited, buy too many things, not have enough space. So I recommend doing a little bit of that. Since we're in the new place, we're experimenting a little bit this year. I'm going to try planting things in a couple different spots, see how they do. And so that's a great way to get into it, you know, not dive in head first, but try things out in a couple different spots. And if you don't have garden space, you can still do some gardening in smaller planters, pots, or you can reach out to Wasatch Community Gardens and try to learn about their community garden spaces. So there are a ton of options for using gardening as a great way to keep yourself busy, keep yourself eating healthy foods, and keep yourself happy just seeing the things grow. Last little reminder, don't forget to plant flowers along with your vegetables. You got to have those flowers. They're beautiful, but they also are pollinator attractors, and you want to get the birds and the bees in your garden as much as possible so that they can help your plants get pollinated and grow big and strong. Awesome. Hope you're all doing well. Cheers.